Starter calls the entries in behind the Home Hardware Building Center starting 8 for the 9th and final time of the evening. It's post time.
Tonight's final race has a field of 7. They're lining up in behind the Home Hardware Building Center starting gate. Let's return one more time to track announcer Joe Kelly.
9th and final has Brumby, Premier Harris, Time Old Charmer, Privilege, Lydian Paradise, Mill Pond Cheyenne, and What's in the Shadows. They are off and pacing, and Privilege is first off the gate to grab the early lead. Away second, that is Brumby as they race into the first turn. Outside, What's in the Shadows is caught wide third to the inside. And getting away third now, that's Time Old Charmer. Moving up into fourth is Premier Harris as they move by the 8th into the backstretch on their way to the opening quarter. And out front showing that way is a Privilege, clear by some 3.5 lengths with Brumby giving a chase second. And next in line in third, that is Time Old Charmer as they make their way onto the 3/8. It's Lydian Paradise looking at it from 4. They move past the 3/8 and off the top turn, 28 seconds. Was that opening panel. Loose on the lead is Privilege, endeavoring to close the gap second as they swing off the top turn is Brumby. Another gap of some 4 lengths back third to Time Old Charmer. And Lydian Paradise looks at it from 4. Racing along in 5 is What's in the Shadows. The 6th one at the rail is Premier Harris, and trailing is Mill Pond Cheyenne. Into the lower turn, no change in positions as the field heads past the 5/8, the half, 57 and 1/5 second. Privilege still with that lead. Closing the gap second is Brumby. Then Time Old Charmer along the inside is pacing along in 3. Lydian Paradise is the 4th one. On past the 3/4 they head, and it's still Privilege out there, 2.5 lengths on Brumby. Another 3 lengths back to Time Old Charmer pacing along third. Moving up the inside is Premier Harris up into the 4 spot. They head to the 7/8 now, and angling to the outside from 2 is Brumby up to challenge the leader, Privilege, as they race past the 7/8 3/4 in 1:27. They turn for home. Privilege is clinging to that lead on the outside. Here comes Brumby, and Brumby has shown a nose in front, and Brumby will get up to win the finale by 2 lengths over Privilege, and holding for third was Time Old Charmer.
Here comes the slow-mo replay brought to you by Universal Media for tonight's 9th race finale. We saw Privilege go to the front, 28, the half up in 57 and 1, down to 3/4 in 1:27. Here's the stretch drive. Brumby is going to get up to win this race. Darren Crow in the bike. He gets a driving treble tonight. Keith Legg got a driving treble tonight. And Jeff Ellis got a driving treble tonight. 3 drivers won all 9 races tonight. That's pretty rare on a racing program. But we're going to see Brumby and Darren Crow. They're going to the winner's circle next.
Ninth and final winner of the evening, Brumby, now back in the winner's enclosure. 7-year-old gelded son of Peng Shui, owned by Tammy McKay of Truro, trained by Tammy. Darren Crow's third winner on tonight's racing program. Brumby in the finale in 1:57 and 3/5.